This video discusses how to initially set up the BatchTool associations, and we're going to start with the PartTemplateManager. So here we are at the PartTemplateManager. At the very bottom of the list here are a number of new properties. One is called the BatchTool association, which basically indicates that if you want the operator to be able to select a sensor and then associate it with a BatchTool connection, then you would set this to true. Otherwise, it'll be false. The BatchTool path is the path where we're actually going to find the BatchTool. So if I click over to the BatchTool or to the autoclave, underneath it you're going to see the BatchTools object. So that's the path that basically tells CPC where to find those BatchTools. The BatchTool selection field is the database field name that will hold the link between the part which is selected and the BatchTool name. So we're going to use a field called tool name in the database, and that's going to then point to whatever is in that tool name field. It will be the same name as the BatchTool. And then this property called BatchTool editing, if it's true, it allows you to move the attachment connections graphically on the batch screen pictorial, so that you can position connections. Once they're all positioned, you can turn this back to false, and the operator won't be able to make an adjustment. So you can see here that the BatchTool selection field is called tool name. So if we go to the part screen here, and we go to our part database at the bottom, what we're going to find is that there is a field called tool name, and that is basically identifying whether a BatchTool is going to be associated with that database part. And you can see that N111 has no tool associated, whereas S47 part is linked to a BatchTool called S47-8-9. So if I were to go back out of here, bring out my object editor, go into my BatchTools, sure enough, that's where I'm going to find S47-8-9. So whatever BatchTools are set up underneath your BatchTools object can be linked to a specific part in the part database.